Cocco channel and to another Worth It Wednesday. Today we are finally talking about the Sephora Favorites Bronze Bears All kit. I don't know why they're like going with the color schemes. If you missed the Sephora Painted Pink kit that I reviewed, I think it was just last month, I will link that down below for you guys so you can give it a gander. But what we are going to do today is find out if it's worth the $40 US price tag. It claims to have $115 of value, and for my Canadian friends this is $48 with $138 value. So let's go product by product. I am wearing some of these products today. I have used all of them. Well, not all of them, but anyways, we'll get into that. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing that you get is a Vita Liberata. This is the luxury tan. This is the pH, it starts with pH, phenomenal, light as air, 2 to 3 week tan mousse. This is in medium. So this is 0.85 fluid ounces. A full size is 4.2 ounces, and it retails, a full size for this is $54. As a person that has never self-tanned before, that is a lot of money to me. I don't know. I know that a lot of people loving tan. And I think that's like $60, but again, you are getting quite a bit more than this. So this is what the packaging looks like. So I did do this, and like I said, I've never self-tanned before, and so if you guys remember from Sunday Funday haul, I had to like get a mitt. That's the only thing, is that this kit did not come with a mitt, and so I just got the Saint Tropez one, and this was only good for one use, and that's kind of a bummer because it says in the directions that what you do is, it is like the 8-hour one. You can wear it from 4 to 8 hours, and then you wash it off and it develops, you know what I mean, in those hours. And you're supposed to be able to layer it like 2 to 3 times to get the desired color that you want. And so I did do like almost my whole body. I did like my arms, my chest, my legs. I didn't do my back. And I don't think I did my stomach. And I did this over 2 weeks ago, and it is gone. Like, it didn't even last the 2 weeks in my opinion, and it says that it lasts 2 to 3 weeks. So again, I've never self-tanned before, so I don't have like a basis of saying like this is better or worse than blank, because I did get the Saint Tropez kit. I haven't tried it yet, so this totally was like a dud for me. It did give a nice color, but it just didn't last that 2 to 3 weeks, and I don't think it would be worth $54. Like, I wouldn't go out and buy this because it just didn't last that long, in my opinion, and you can only do one use with this, so that's kind of a fail. There's like literally this much left, and I only used it one time, and like I said, I didn't do my whole entire body, so this for me was a Alright, moving on is a Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie lip gloss. This is in the color Trailblazer. This is full size, which is exciting. I have worn this like 2-3 times now, and I'm not wearing it today because it does not layer well. I wore this on top of another liquid lipstick. I don't think I've worn it on top of a regular lipstick, but anyways, there's the color. It's a really pretty peach. It does have like a gold flash to it, like a gold reflect. I don't know why I said flash. It does have a really pleasant smell, but I don't enjoy minty lip glosses. I'm just not a person that like likes plumping or anything like that, and not to say that that is what it's claiming to do or anything like that. Yeah, it doesn't claim to do that or anything, but I just feel like that's what it reminds me of, is like the plumping, because it has that very strong like pepperminty smell, and so I'm just not a fan of it. But it is a really pretty color. Again, that is in Trailblazer, and this retails for $18 itself. Again, it is full size, so that is definitely a great value to this kit if you are a person who enjoys these lip glosses. I have quite a few of these that have come either in these kits or I think at Ulta it was like the free birthday gift was a Marvelous Moxie lip gloss and stuff like that. So I have a couple of them, and it's just not something that I reach for. It's just a personal thing. So moving on is the little baby Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is in the color Opal, and this was, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, one of the reasons why I got this kit, because these full size are, excuse me, 0.28, and this one is 0.085, so it is like really small. It's a little baby one, but I didn't have Opal in my collection. I have almost, I think I have every single one, so I really wanted Pearl, but I have been using the same Champagne Pop since last year when they released Champagne Pop, like the big huge one, this bad boy. So just a comparison, this is full size obviously, and then it's a little baby one. So this is Champagne Pop. I've been using the same one for over a year, and look at the, like, it has a dent in it for sure, like you can see the groove in it, but I mean in a year. So the chances of me going through this, you know what I mean, and they don't sell like mini ones like this. So when I saw this in the kit, I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect, because it's pretty much the same price for a full size, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? In my mind, that makes a lot of sense. And it is a gorgeous color. I am wearing it today as my highlight on my cheekbones, and I also have it on my inner corner. So there is a swatch of it right here, and I just think it is gorgeous. It's such a beautiful color, especially for pale girls like myself. I just absolutely love it. This was such a great added value to the box, you know what I mean? Okay, moving on. The next thing is the only thing that I have not put my lips on. I have not put on my body. This is a Tarte Amazonian butter lipstick, and this is in Park Avenue Princess. I am not a fan of the Tarte butter lipsticks. I have purchased these in the past, and I ended up getting rid of them just because I'm not a huge fan of the formula, and it doesn't have a really great color payoff in my opinion. The full size is 0.1 ounces, and this is 0.035, so it is a little baby one, but I am going to set this aside for a future giveaway. Just because I'm not a fan of it, and I'm not gonna like swatch it for you guys. It's just a really pretty nude color, but again, I'm just not a fan of the formula on these. Again, it's like the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie. It's a preference thing, but a full size does retail for $17. It is a pretty color, so if you like something that's a little bit more sheer, or you know what I mean, just a touch of color, then you would enjoy this. Next is another little baby one, and I'm not gonna lie, I have such a weakness for baby things, like itty bitty little things. This is a itty bitty little baby Nars Laguna bronzer, and this is a cult favorite, and I do not own this in anything. I don't, you know what I mean, like how they have like the duos and stuff like that in anything. But I am wearing this today as my like bronzer, and I think it is such a gorgeous color. It's just so easily blendable, and it's also like really easy to build it up. You can kind of see it. It's just like a perfect color. Like there's a reason why it's a cult favorite, you know what I mean? Cult classic, whatever you want to call it. And it's just such a little itty bitty little baby. So a full size is 0.28 ounces, and retails for $39. And this one is 0.08. So it is small, but the coolest thing is that now I have a little baby bronzer and a little baby blush. I am such a mess. Like, I am getting product all over these. So now I have a little baby bronzer to go with my little baby blush. This was the one that we got for the Sephora Rouge kit this year, so I absolutely love this. If you were wanting to just try it, like, I feel like this is such an easy way to go, because again, the chances of using all of this, you know what I mean, because I have so many other ones that I really enjoy, like especially my Hoola and my Chocolate Soleil from Too Faced. Like, I love those bronzers, and I'm pretty good about going between them. Like, the chances of me using all of this, you know what I mean, are small. Or, you know what I mean, now I know that I like it, so it wouldn't be a big deal for me to shell out the $38. But for $38, I got, again, the same as the, you know what I mean, little baby Becca. This full size would be $38. This full size would be $38. Instead, I got to use both of them. So, moving on, next item. Okay, so the next thing is a nail polish, which you guys know I love, and I'm praying about it apparently. And it is a Formula X nail polish, and it is in the color Revved Up. It is a little itty bitty baby, which I already have. I got this in, I think it was at BoxyCharm, and so it is described as a rose gold metallic. I am wearing it today. The full size is 0.4 ounces, and this is 0.13 ounces, and the full size does retail for $10.50. This is the color. It is a gorgeous formula. It's seriously, you could get away with one coat. This is only one coat, and it is completely opaque. I will say that you do have to wear a top coat with it because it is a little bit gritty. It's not to the point where it's gonna like catch on a bunch of stuff, but texture just is a thing for me, and so it is so pretty. It's wonderful to use with nail art as well. I don't know if you guys remember or not, I had some really cool nail art on, I want to say like last week or 2 weeks ago, and it was like the dry brush technique, and I used this as my background, and then I did some other colors on top of it. You may have no idea what I'm talking about, but it does work for nail art as well. So in case any of my little nail art people are out there watching this, and I love this color. It's beautiful. Rose gold is like my favorite, one of my favorite colors, which sounds so weird, but it really is. So I think that including this in the kit was so awesome to have like that extra step with like makeup, and you know what I mean? Just to have like something really cool, and it's really easy. It dries really quickly. Like I just put this on before I started filming, and it's not wet anymore. So I love this, and one of you guys will too. Okay. Next up we have a full size, I repeat, full size of a Laura Mercier Caviar eye stick. What do they call it? Caviar stick eye color, excuse me. And this is in the color copper. I am wearing this on the center of my lid today, and I have a little baby one of this in rose gold, and I really love these for bases, or like what I did today, just like a pop of color in the center of the eyelid, because it actually becomes a like stain almost. It's not like a really creamy, like it goes on so smooth, like you wouldn't even believe. I mean, they call it caviar stick, but it's so pigmented and goes on so smooth. I don't know why I just doodled on my hand, but it does go on. What am I trying to say? It goes on very creamy, but it like stains your lid almost. Does that make sense? Like not stain where you can't get it off, but it doesn't crease or get like kind of weird, because I have like semi-hooded eyes, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't transfer, it doesn't like gloop up or crease or get gross or anything like this. So this is, again, full size. This bad boy right here is $29. $29 included in a kit that was only $40. Full size. And I just absolutely love it. It applies really well. I can't say enough good things about these Laura Mercier Caviar sticks. They are really good. Last item is another full-size item, and I do have a couple of these as well. This is the Smashbox Always Sharp waterproof kohl liner. They also have Smashbox Always Sharp lip liners, and I do have some of those as well. And the concept behind this, in case you didn't know, is that it will always be sharp, hence the name. So you click it up like a mechanical pencil, use it, it'll probably like, you know what I mean, it'll go dull, and as soon as you put the cap back on and twist it back off, it sharpens the pencil again. This is in the color, we're gonna swatch this without being a dork. This is in the color Penny Lane, and so it's like a really pretty brown with some kind of gold copper reflect to it. I don't know if you guys are picking up the shine to it, like the little glitters. I really like the formula on these. I feel like they stay put really well, and they don't drag down. I am wearing it in my waterline, and I find that it doesn't disappear as easily as some of the other kohl liners on me, because I do have very watery, kind of sensitive eyes. Like things kind of disappear really easily in my waterline, and I just feel like it stays put really well. It doesn't irritate my eyes, and I just like the concept of Always Sharp. Like I know some people prefer to have like dull pencils when like it comes to doing like their lips or their eyes, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's easier, or people have like fear of like sharp things going towards their eyes, but it is really soft. It's not like sharp like a pencil, you know what I mean? Like a wooden pencil. I really like this. Again, this is full size and retails for $20. $20. So just between The Laura Mercier Caviar Stick and the Smashbox, both being full size, being $49 for these two items. If you went to Sephora and put these two in your basket, $49. This whole entire kit was $40. This is such a worth it Wednesday, thumbs up. The only thing I didn't like, well, not the only thing, but the only thing I was disappointed in was the tanning mousse. Like, I felt like it should have been a little bit bigger, so you could have done like the actual application like it suggests of doing more than one application to build up the color, you know what I mean? Because I'm very fair and it did give me a nice color, like I said, but I would have done probably at least one more to get that really nice tan, and it didn't last 2 to 3 weeks. So maybe I'll do another review once I do my Saint Tropez if you guys are interested in that. Shauna was telling me about a tanner too, but again, this to me, I already knew I didn't like the Tarte lipstick, you know what I mean? But that wasn't that big of a deal to me because it's just an itty bitty little baby one, and I know that one of you guys will enjoy it. So this kit again is a total yes in my book. I know that typically I do give yeses, which I don't mind being positive, you know what I mean, and but I'm being honest. Like, everything in here was totally worth it. It really, really was. Oh, the lip gloss I'm not a fan of either, but I'm telling you, just for these 4 items right here, the highlighter, the bronzer, and then the stick and the eyeliner, like, it was totally worth it. Totally worth it. So that is my opinion. That is the Worth It Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know that this video is going up kind of late because I'm filming it a little bit late, but I love you guys so much. If you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Brittany Cocco and you are watching the Cocco channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!